Is Yainer Diaz like the best catcher on the planet? Not quite yet, but after a few well-placed phone calls, he will be. What? Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 64 of the regular season, where the Astros win 7-1 over the Los Angeles Angels and take the first game of the series. We'll get to the Fromber of it all, and I will have good praise and just praise for him in a second. This is vintage Astros-Angels game. And what do I mean by that? I mean it is neck and neck until like the 8th inning, and then the Astros blow it open. Now, I'll give them credit. They did it in the top of the 7th this time with the 5-run inning, but this just felt very 2018 on a Tuesday night type of game. It was 1-1 for a very long time. You had Yainer Diaz with an RBI single to make it 1-0 Astros in this first inning. Great way to start the game off. Framber Valdez would get hit for a Pilar home run in the second inning, which was not great, but that was the only blemish on Framber Valdez's evening. And then you roll into the 7th inning. Jose Alvarez. That's a matchup I don't actually want to see, saying that out loud. Yordan Alvarez with an RBI double to send a couple home, and then Yainer Diaz with a 2-run shot directly after him. 4 homers in 4 games for Yainer Diaz. He's, yeah, he's kind of him. I don't know if you've noticed that. Also, crazy what happens when you let him call the game. Now, it's still on. I'll get to that in a second. We're going to wait. We're going to wait on that. And then, 8th inning, Jose Abreu, 400 feet to dead center. Homers to make it 7-1. And listen, I understand that a lot of people are very upset with Jose Abreu. And I think it's been just for a very long time. However, I think as of late, when they've lost a couple of games and they're like, it's the vibes of Jose Abreu, even though he in those games has gone like 2 for 4 or 2 for 3 with a home run or an RBI or something. I'm like, you're losing me there. Like, I agreed with it for a very long time. However, as of late, when he's been like fine, I think it's just kind of been unjust hate. I think he's deserved a lot of it. I think up until very, very, very recently he's deserved it. But right now he's just kind of okay to mid, and it's just not worth it, which is something I've kind of wanted to say this entire time, but haven't really gotten a chance to. But yeah, he homered. Good for him. That's cool. 7-1 final score. And it is really simple to talk about the pitching staff. Framber Valdez pitched the complete game. 1 walk with 8 strikeouts. Only gave up the 1 home run. That was a really, really, really good game out of Framber Valdez. I have nothing bad I can say about it. He was just dominant. Like, it was a really good Framber game. Not a lot of hits. Goes the distance, helps a depleted bullpen. It was in 2020 when he was having his breakout season, a game in Anaheim where I said he saved the season. That was in like the first handful of videos I ever made. If you remember that, I love you very much. This is not quite to the same degree, but this was a very, very big game, and this is the kind of performance. It's not a complete game 1-run shutout, or not 1-run shutout. Those are the words you're going to go with. Not a complete game giving up 1 run with 8 strikeouts to 1 walk. But big chunk inning, quality inning performances from Framber, they need. You're not getting Javi back for the rest of the season. You're not going to get Jose Urquidy back. I'm not going to hold my breath with Luis Garcia. I love Lance to death, and I really hope he's back soon. But you just can't be expecting it. You have to. I am not going to have the wool pulled over my eyes with Lance McCullers again until he is back on the mound pitching in actual games. I'm just not going to be saying, he's right around the corner. You need your guys like Framber. You need your guys like Verlander right now to step up and be those guys. And I understand that Framber's had up and down this season and last season, and Verlander is 40. I understand that. Tough. It's an unjust hand that's been dealt. It's dealt to everybody. Everyone deals with injuries. Everyone's going through stuff. Every single team has had to deal with injuries. I'm not going to cry over it. You need these guys to step up. Last night was a great performance out of Framber Valdez where he stepped up. That was desperately needed, and I can't say enough good things about it for him. So the Astros will look to take the second game of the series tonight at 10:07 Eastern, 9:07 Central. Heads up, tomorrow's going to be a double feature because, yeah, 10 p.m. start time. That's going to be a whole heck of a lot of fun. I will be here tomorrow afterwards to talk about it. The Astros will be sending Hunter Brown to the mound, and the Angels will be sending Tyler Anderson to the mound. But as for right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Astros.